So I met a Karen today, and I don't even know. I was taking a bus, and it was like a 19-minute ride, right? I get on the bus, and it's fully packed, okay? There's one seat available. The back is filled with like middle school children that just got out of school or something, and then the front is all old people. There's one seat available, and it's behind this old lady, right? So I sit there, and I mind my business. I'm on the phone. So I'm on the phone with my friend, and I'm just, talking to her about whatever. And again, this trip is 19 minutes long, okay? For the first 10 minutes, I'm speaking English. Okay? I'm just talking to my friend. Normal, casual, whatever. This whole time I'm speaking, I could tell she was chuckling. You know what I mean? She was giggling a little bit. Now, let me give you a description. She's sitting in front of me. She's like maybe like 65, like 70 years old, something like that. Her hair's like to here. She has like a bob, Super straight bob. Like, I don't know if it was like, a blowout, natural. I don't know. But every time there was like a speed bump, it just went like Nicki Minaj music, Like, when that started happening, I just like was on the phone with my friend, and I didn't want to say in English, obviously. So I was just like in Arabic. I was like, like the lady in front of me is so cute, and it's like making me like laugh low key. Every time there's a speed bump, like her bob just goes like, you know what I mean? So my friend's like, oh, ha ha ha, like whatever. But then now that I'm speaking a different language, she had a problem with that. So she was reading her newspaper, okay? And mind you, I looked, okay? I took a peek, okay? She's reading fucking like ice skating news. Fuck off. Like, if you're gonna be like so pressed about whatever the fuck you're reading, like let it be like a political issue. You know what I mean? Ice skating? Fuck off. All of a sudden she starts twitching, okay? And all of a sudden she like turns around. And this is what I saw, okay? She was holding a newspaper and she was shaking, okay? She just goes like, I was like, excuse me? What the fuck was that? I immediately started telling my friend in Arabic. I'm like, yo, this lady just turned around and vibrated at me. Like, I don't know what the fuck. She's like, what do you mean by vibrated? I was like, I don't know. Vibrations in the nations was in front of me, and I don't know what happened. I genuinely like didn't know what to say, so I just like ignored it. You know what I mean? I just continued speaking to my friend in Arabic, and I was like, yo, she keeps twitching. Like, I don't know what to do. And like, she keeps like trying to like turn around, but like not make full eye contact. But she keeps like waving her newspaper at me. I was like, I don't know. Is this like a threat? Like, I'm confused. My friends just like ignore her, whatever, and we continue talking about whatever. And while I'm talking, she turns around, she literally goes like this, right? She goes, Actually, I was taken aback, to say the least. I felt like I had two options in that situation. Is, a peaceful Muslim, good human being going to respond, or is Adib going to... I personally felt like Adib that day, you know what I mean? I let the Arab take over. I looked her dead in the eye, knowing full and damn well that she listened to 10 minutes of conversation with me, and I said, sorry, ما بعرف أحكي إنجليزي. English very little, sorry. She looked at me like she could have actually jumped me in that moment. As a 70-year-old, she would have taken me in that moment. I felt it. If there were no witnesses, I would have been gone. She looked at me with like, she's like, oh, don't give me that. Don't give me that. I was like, oh no, like, like, that was the best. Honestly, wow. What an experience, So she starts looking around. She's like, do you not hear him? Do you not see him? See something, say something. I was like, I feel like that's racist. I feel like that's fucked up and racist a little bit. Just a little. Starts pointing at people like whatever. Starts pointing at this guy and she's like clicking at him and whatever. And he's not listening. He's looking straight ahead like whatever, right? And then eventually, like, after she did all of this, he looks at her and he's like, yeah. And then she's like pointing at me and like yelling, screaming, like whatever. And then the guy just like looks at me, looks at her, looks at me, and then just goes, just leave the lady alone. And I was like, I didn't say anything. Like, but I didn't say it in English. I just continued in Arabic. I was like, sorry, my wife hacking English. Sorry. So I just shrugged, right? Like, I'm like, oh, like, I don't know what's going on because I don't speak English. And then he asked the lady, he was just like, oh, like, what's the issue? What's the problem? So she starts screaming at him. She's like, he's causing a disturbance. He's screaming in a different language. Blah, 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 blah. See something, say something. Da, da, da. And then he just like looks at her and he was like, I didn't hear anything. And she was like, he was screaming, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, sorry, I had my hearing aids off. I was like, oh, your only witness just dropped, babes. I'm so sorry. God's on my side. Then a lady pulls up her phone and she looked like she was dialing 911. And she was like, thank you for calling the cops, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you know what? At this point, I had like 5 minutes left to the trip. I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, by the time the cops come, like, I'm gonna be gone. It's not deep. So I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna continue, narrating everything in Arabic to my friend on the phone. And my friend is dying on the phone, right? And I'm still giggling. So then the lady, like, finally, like, whoever's on the other side picks up, and she's like, yo, there's this crazy white lady on the bus. She's screaming, kicking, and screaming for no reason. I don't know what these old people's problems are, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bro, I've never felt so good. Like, wow, I didn't even have to say anything. I allegedly didn't speak the language, you know what I mean? I finally get out of the bus, I stand on the sidewalk, and I just wait right next to her window, and I just go, And I just see her drive by giving me crazy eyes. I was like, oh, bro, I feel like I have an op, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can't go to certain boroughs anymore. Like, I might get jumped by the seniors, you never know.